Hello, hello, fam, faves, likes, and loves of those souls I have yet to meet. This is Jeffrey DeShawn, the Inspired Muse, with your Tuesday Pep Talk. This week's Pep Talk is inspired by a reflection that was shared in a Facebook community I'm a part of, and that is doing different works. We know this. It's not a new concept. It's not a new frame. That doing something different can work and creating transformation and change in your life. We've all been there. Last week's Tuesday morning pep talk, I used the analogy of figuratively or literally being stuck on an island in our life and not being able to figure out, how do I get myself up, off, and out of this island? And the reality is, we all find ourselves in these spaces in life where we feel stuck, or we feel that something has to change, some move has to happen. But oftentimes we don't know where to start. Where is that change going to happen? How is that change going to manifest within us? And I want to offer you a simple solution. Do something different. We find ourselves in these spaces oftentimes because what we have done has gotten us here, right? And we've done the same things over and over again. We've taken the same steps. We've employed the same strategies. We use the same resources. We engage the same people. And we know what those outcomes are going to yield us because we are living and experiencing it. And so we recognize that we need to yield something different in our lives. We need to make a move. We need to make a change. Then we have to do something different. And here's the thing. Here's the reality and secret. You've done something different before. There have been times in your life where you've been here and not known how you were going to move beyond a state or circumstance, or you were looking at and knowing that, oh, time is an opportunity of growth and change. I want to do more. I want to expand. I want to learn more. And you somehow found yourself with a trajectory and a path and a strategy to actually do more, right? To achieve those things that you had set your sights on, and you did it. Ultimately, you get down to the least common denominator. You did something different. And here you are now in your life, likely potentially at a place in a space where you can do something different again, right? You can take that opportunity to employ new strategies in your life. You can lean into a new mindset and a new perspective. You've done it before and you can do it again. And so I challenge you today's Tuesday morning pep talk. What are you willing to commit yourself to doing differently today, tomorrow, days and weeks ahead? What are you willing to do differently? And if you're not sure where to start, you're not certain, I want you to look back on the things and areas of life where you have been doing things and you feel like you haven't yielded the outcome or result or the impact that you've desired, that the yield from the doing and the activity that you've been engaged in hasn't positioned you where you would like to be. I want you to look back at those scenarios and settings and look what you have done and look what has yielded. And if it hasn't yielded you what you desired or hasn't moved you and positioned you and advanced you to where you want to be, then that is where you have the opportunity to do something different. And you say, well, then what do I do? What different do I do? Well, you know what? It almost to some degree doesn't matter, because you got to do something different. And the only way you find out what's going to work is that you try something. Employ a new technique, employ a new strategy, talk to a new person. You got to do something different. If we stay doing the same, we're going to yield the same. So it doesn't matter the scale, doesn't have to be a grand gesture or a grand step. I'm going vegan tomorrow. No, you're not. What can you do today and actually implement and employ in your life and stay the course with it consistently that is going to put you on a trajectory to doing something else and doing something else and doing something else? And that links together in those chains that creates a path of change, transformation, and opportunity. So I want you to ask yourself, what are you committing yourself to doing differently today in your life that is going to create opportunity and possibility for you? You've done it before. You can do it again. And recognize the power that once you take that first step out there to do something different, to try something different, you are on the road to infinite possibility. Because once we've stepped out there to try something different, we already know the reality of what I say. All things are possible and nothing is out of reach. And we confirm that, and we'll know that in our knowing once we step out and do something different. Because what? Doing different works. Go forth today. Trust yourself. You've done it before. You've taken that leap of faith. You've stepped out. You've done something different, and you have won in the past, and you will win again. Because doing different works, and it proves to us that all things are possible and nothing is out of reach. This is your boy, the Inspired Muse, Jeffrey DeShawn. Go forth and prosper today and do something different. All right. Love you.